Good evening, everyone. Tonight I'm going to review a game I had when I was a kid. One of my favorite games. That's why I've kept it all these years. The game is called Slick Shooter. It was by Mattel, and the marketing of this was, as it says, turn your home into a penny arcade. Line them up, shoot them down, 10 shots to ring the bell. It's a safe shooting action. Nothing flies through the air. So, if you're a parent back then, great. My kid gets to shoot, do a little target practice, and there's no safety issues. And now that I'm a parent, I appreciate it. So let's turn over the side of the box. There you go. And then we'll flip to the back. Once again, a whole new way to fire away. Nice little rhyme there, Slick Shooter. So if you look at the back, you had a built-in automatic scoring, a bell ringing bullseye, bouncing duck, knock over the bottle, flipping the tin can, and hat tipping skeleton. You had simulated wood styling, game totaler, 10 shots without resetting. So you had the revolver with a shot counter. So it had its own counter. You could see how many shots you had left to go. Another big thing, I remember my parents, no batteries, no electricity. Imagine that for back then. Sturdy, high-impact styrene construction. So there's the box. Let's get into the parts of the game itself. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this over. I'll zoom back a little bit. There we go. And, I mean, what you see here is it. So the first thing you would do is line this out. And then I go ahead and connect the hoses. And the key was you had to kind of go backwards, but all the hoses were in order. So there are different lengths. Shorter one up front. Long ones in the back. Short one up front. And then a long one on the end. I think I got everything right. And you just turn it over. Look at that. What you would do then is take the scoring table. If you could see, it went from 0 to 200. Slide it in where the gun was. And then lift up on this. And snap it into place. Just like that. Then the next stop would be to put all the targets in. All right. So I would break each one together, and you put that in here. Let's see here, that was up front. All right. Put a little can on top, can of tomatoes. Go ahead and stick the duck in. Knockover can. Alright. And my favorite, tip of the hat skeleton. Alright. And then the counter. And you can reset it, which I'm about to do. Went up to 100. We start at 0. And little decorations to kind of put in front here. Let's see if I could find them. It's been a while since I put this together. Put each one in front. give it a nice decoration. I think this one all the way in the back. There we go. So that, from a top view, is what we've got. I'm going to go ahead and get from behind. You'll be able actually to see it in operation. So let me go ahead and change the camera view. Right now I'm going to go ahead and show you the gun just to shoot it. You can see the counter. Hit a little sight up here. You could adjust it to where you want it. Elevate up and down. Hit some rotation to it. And just shoot. Go up to 1. Starts from 10. Count your way down. And then 0. Then you'd have to advance it. Get the little arrow, and then you're at 10 again. So that's how you operate it. Let's see how good I can do after all these years. All right, everyone. Now the moment of truth. Let's see how good I am after all of these years. All right, let's see. I got 10 rounds. Let's see what I can do. That may not go because the hose is kinked. Let's try. Right. That was it. So out of my 10 shots, I got 20, 40, 50, 110, and 10, 120. I think the grape can just won't go over because the hose is kinked. Let me reload here for 10 rounds. Let's see if I can actually get it to pop over. Yeah, just not enough coming through. But what I learned way back then, if you let it sit out for a while, the kink of the hose will come out. Let's see if I can go back up to the top here. So I would have got another 70 more there. So what you would do is you would play with a friend, and it was a 2-person game, and you would take turns, and you got 10 shots each time. And you would work, and the first one to 200 was the winner. Like I said, it seems like they're all working, but the grape, as you noticed from earlier in the video, there's some kink in the hoses. And it's the way it was in the beginning, but eventually after you let it sit out, that would go away and you would be fine. So let's see if Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed a trip down memory lane. Maybe you were able to play this when you were a kid or wish you had it. I still kept on mine, and it brought back a lot of great memories. Once again, this is an opportunity to turn your home into a penny arcade with Slick Shooter. And you don't have to worry about shooting your eye out. Thank you, and have a great evening.